Milan MTL here, and today I'm here to talk to you about match number 23 in the Serie A 2012-2013 season, the match that featured Milan and Udinese. So as usual, we needed the 3 points. They were very fundamental because we needed to try and climb to that third position, which is currently owned by Lazio, and there were some results that favored us tonight for us to actually climb in the standings. These results came such as the Lazio loss against Genoa and Inter's loss against Siena. So 3 points were very fundamental, and we already knew all the results before actually playing. The match was much anticipated today, mainly because obviously Mario Balotelli was supposed to debut with Milan, and he did. Originally he wasn't supposed to start since Pazzini was favored by Allegri, but something happened during the warm-up to the game. Pazzini got injured, and therefore Balotelli got the start. And in the first 40 seconds, he almost gave Milan the 1-0 lead as he shaved the post. So as usual, I'm going to be talking to you about the game in general and the player performances on my part. How I thought about them, and who I saw made a big improvement and who was slacking off. As usual, Milan really today started very well. I saw a lot of chemistry with the team, especially with the forwards. Already they were starting to gain a lot of chemistry together and creating chances, lots of chances. Niang pushing on the right flank really created lots of crosses and therefore got lots of corners and attacking positioning by him. El Shaarawy also created a lot of chances, but let's not forget about the midfield. Today I saw a very energetic Flamini that was making lots of runs and wasn't getting tired. Today he was actually being a smart player, and what I mean by that, he was creating lots of plays, and really he wasn't making those awkward movements as he usually does. So good job on this part in general. Milan dominated the first half. Really, they played really great, lots of chances, very unlucky sometimes not to find the back of the net. But at halftime, Milan had taken the lead with a 1-0 goal, courtesy of Mario Balotelli, with a fine strike from a few meters out, and really the goalie had no chance on that. The second half wasn't played that great by Milan compared to the first half. Really, we weren't making the same amount of plays. Sometimes we always, as often as we see, Milan always tries to sit back sometimes when we're only winning by 1-0, and this is not the way to go. Many times we have to always think that yes, we have a 1-0 lead, and we can't always depend on it because anything could happen at any point of the match. And so it did. Bonera made a mistake. He couldn't header the ball, which seemed rather simple. And Pinzi got the equalizer for Udinese, which made it 1-1 in a game that we had to crucially win. The 3 points were very fundamental. Just about the 80th minute, I say, that's when Milan started playing again with the same determination that they had in the first half. And really, they created good chances, and they kept going forward, trying to get the second goal, which was eventually the game winner. Balotelli took some great shots in those 10 minutes, which included the shot on the free kick, saved by the Udinese keeper, and when it all seemed like it was done and that a 1-1 tie would have settled the match, an event happened in the game. At the 92nd minute, El Shaarawy was fouled by the Udinese defender, and Milan were awarded a penalty shot. Just about 10 seconds remaining in the game, and actually the stoppage time. Obviously, the Udinese players were complaining a lot, and it was a very questionable call by the referee, I have to say. Now, you guys could see it on your own perspective. I'm not going to judge you, but in my opinion, it was a penalty shot for a number of reasons. First of all, we have to understand the player's intention, the defender's intention in making the tackle. Sometimes the defender goes with the intention of making a tackle to clear the ball out. Now, the way he made the tackle was so that he got the ball and the player at the same time, which is not the same thing as clearing the ball. So we have to watch certain details when making a call. Obviously, the referee, it's his last word. His word is the word that counts, and he gave the call. Now, you guys might see it as you want it, but personally, I think it was a penalty shot, and Balotelli made no mistake from the spot and gave Milan the win when time was already expired. So Milan won the game 2-1 against Udinese, 3 points that were much needed. Now we're only 3 points behind Lazio for that third position. We're currently tied with Inter on 40 points. And really, we gotta keep doing this. We gotta keep getting wins here because we need to get that third position no matter what at the end of the season. Now I'm going to be talking to you about some players in particular and how I thought of their performances. Amelia today got the start instead of Abbiati, mainly because Abbiati had the flu and he couldn't play today. He wasn't really tested a lot. He only got one shot, which resulted in the goal, but he couldn't really be blamed for it because of the defense mistake. As for the defense, I find Costa and Abate played exceptional as usual. Costa really always proving himself nowadays that he's a world-class player and he can really make the runs and give a lot to Milan. Really great on his part. As for the center backs, Zapata played a great game as well, giving the security to the team and proving that he's worth of a defender. And really, the only player that really didn't play well in the defense was Bodea, that made a mistake. And sometimes he was left out of position, as we usually see when he plays. As for the men's, Montolivo created lots of good passes. Sometimes they were off, but overall he made good passes. Flamini, really good play today. Made lots of attacking positioning, made runs, lots of runs, something that we don't usually see by him. And he was very energetic. So overall, great performance by him in general and gave a lot to the team. Also, Nocerino was he replaced Boateng because Boateng had the flu. So Nocerino didn't play in a while, but he did some good things as well. As for the forwards, Mario Balotelli played the whole 90 minutes, got 2 goals on his debut with Milan, got the game winner, got the first goal of the game. Really great performance by him. Just what he needed to start at Milan. And El Shaarawy and Niang played a great game as well, as they provided Balotelli with lots of passes and assists, and really good chemistry with the forwards today. As we saw, this trio could go a long way with Milan. That's about it for the game in general. I have some other news for you guys. This Wednesday, February 6th, Italy will play in a friendly against the Netherlands, and 5 players from Milan got called up to play for Italy. These include Abate, Nocerino, Montolivo, El Shaarawy, and Balotelli. So be sure to check out my match report on Wednesday, as I will be talking about how the Milan players performed in the friendly against the Netherlands. And also, next week, Milan will play against Cagliari away from home. So be sure to check out that match report. So that's about it for the news, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook for more Milan news throughout the week. Also, don't forget to subscribe here for more Milan vlogs, including match reports, news, and etc. As this is his ultimate location for all about the Milan news. AC Milan MTL here, signing off, and Forza Milan.